Hey there. Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. Have you ever wondered how a single conversation could change the course of television history? Imagine being on the brink of saying no to a project that would eventually become a cultural phenomenon. Uh, this is the story of Michael Schur and the birth of The Office. Uh, uh, 20 years ago, Schur was a writer with a promising career, uh, yet he was filled with doubts. He had scripts for Saturday Night Live and a spec script for Curb Your Enthusiasm, but something was missing. The idea of remaking the British hit The Office seemed like a recipe for disaster. And then Schur had an unusual encounter with Brad Daniels. Daniels, a seasoned writer from SNL and The Simpsons, had a unique approach to interviews. Um, During their 2 hour chat, Daniels lay on the floor claiming back pain, but continued the conversation with unwavering passion. Something about that meeting struck a chord with uh, Schur had had he sent a message to his agent and supervisor. I loved it. And despite his initial reservations, he saw potential in joining forces with Daniels. But Schur wasn't alone in his skepticism. Um, Many believed that the American adaptation of The Office couldn't capture the raw, somber tone of the original. BJ Novak, another key player, admitted that the idea seemed like a risky bet. Daniels, however, was determined at this point that he wanted to bring the same emotional authenticity to his adaptation as he had to King of the Hill. With the green light from Ricky Gervais and Stephen Merchant, Daniels pressed on all. Sure, alongside writers like Mindy Kaling and Paul Lieberstein, played a pivotal role in shaping The Office into the beloved series it is today. As fans celebrate the show's 20th anniversary, it's clear that Schur's decision to join was a turning point. Who would have thought that a show once deemed a risky venture would become one of the most cherished TV shows of all time? And it just goes to show sometimes you have to take a leap of faith. But is it, and speaking of leaps, did you hear about the episode where Michael Scott jumped into a lake without checking the depth? Well, turns out some risks are worth taking. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.